Hello, it's Kylie here. It is 25th Australia Day, which my friend reminded me. I mean, I've been leading up to it thinking, I'm going to go out Friday night and I'm going to get trashed, which would, for me these days, be 2 beers and then I'd be like, I'm going home to bed. Um, so, happy Australia Day to those back home, if they might be a day late because of the time difference. Anyway, here it is currently the 25th of January. I can't believe January is almost gone. Anyway, I had a day. It's Thursday. I had a day. It's payday. I had my big final phone bill after changing phone companies because I had to pay off the two phones, mine and my ex's, and 2 tablets. And so it came to almost $1,000, and I just wanted to get it out the way, have it done, and I was like, I'll just live on 2 minute noodles for the next 2 weeks. Although I've got tuna and I've got plenty of tin food that I can add to the 2 minute noodles. So there's no problem there. I just wanted it done, one less thing on my mind, and then I got my permanent residency. My card is expired, but I've paid and for the renewal like a month before my last one expired, it expired end of October, so September is when I paid for it and sent it off. They sent it back like 2 months later and saying that I didn't photocopy my passport, which I think they just lost it, because I cannot see me forgetting to send one of the most important things and details when you're dealing with immigration is your passport and all the pages within it. So it's highly possible. Maybe I was tired and it's the first time I was doing that stuff by myself, so quite possible it is all on me. So I apologise if it was. If it wasn't, I still don't care, whatever. But and so I sent that back, and that was, so I think it must have been end of November that I got that and had to send it back. And now it's nearly the end of, so it's nearly another 2 months and there's still nothing. So I'm like, I don't have a number or a reference number because everything used to be on my computer, and that's why it didn't go. Anyway, I'm dribbling. Today has been an interesting day. My van wouldn't start this morning. I moved it last night, trying to find spots for hotspots. Yeah, Wi-Fi hotspots with my new phone plan, so I don't use all my data, and hopefully I can upload some videos a little more often. The coffee shop that I normally go to has been closed all week because everyone's sick, and that's the closest kind of walking distance place that I can do, because I need to put gas in the van. But like I said, I'm just trying to get all this big shit out the way. So it wouldn't start this morning, but it's lucky that I decided to stay where I was parked, because I was nearly going to move because I wasn't getting Wi-Fi at that spot. But I walked and had my phone and found a couple spots, and they're parking right on the main street out front of these shops and everything, which makes sense. That's where the best signal would be. So I was going to get some grocery, bit of food, and I found a few spots, and I thought, that's perfect. At 6 o'clock is when the 1 hour time finishes, and I can stay there until 7 in the morning, and I'm up and gone by then. So that would have been fine. I could have some Wi-Fi or whatever. And but by the time I walked, it was a bit of a walk. So I went for a walk, came back, and decided I'd just stay there for the night. Have an early night and not be stuck watching YouTube and whatever. Although I do need to catch up on a lot of your videos. Some of you guys that watch me and have your channels, I apologise, and I miss knowing what's going on with everyone. I really, really do. But I hope everyone's doing well. And even those of you that don't have channels but but we chat back and forth. I miss chatting with you guys and letting you know how things are going, and because you're like my family. Apart from work, you guys are, I have a couple friends in Alberta, but that's a long way away, and apart from that, you guys are my social life. And as you can tell, I've been very slack with that, and I do apologise. I'm a bad friend. Just ask my friends. So, car wouldn't start in the morning, and if I had moved it, I would have been late for work, so I would have had to work out how to get it towed. That would have cost me more than I have, because I didn't have roadside assistance or whatever it is. I purchased that today, so I can get free tows within a certain area, but that doesn't kick in for 48 hours. But I got back to the van after work, after watching videos and stuff on my breaks at work, and guessed that from the sound of it was just there was a lot of clicking, but it wouldn't turn over. Lights and everything worked, so the battery was fine, and I double checked with my big battery booster thing. Battery was fine. So from the sound of it, could be like corrosion and the wires and that, and some of them look black, the other one looked a little white. So I brought connections, and I'm going to try and change them and clean that up on the weekend. But I did get it started. All I did was wiggle a few things around. Oh, in the morning, a gentleman came by, asked if I needed help, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, it just won't start. And I turned it, and he heard it, and it sounds like such and such. And he was going around wiggling stuff and whatever. It's pretty much all I was doing. The only difference was he sounded like he knew the name of some of the parts that they were connected to. But it was a lovely morning. I got to meet someone this morning. So, So got back. So did a bit more tinkering around, and I kind of wiped the actual battery terminal, the connection thingies, there's water and stuff. Wiped them, wiggled them a bit, and wiggled and, try to push in what other wire connections and that. Tried a few times, wouldn't turn, nothing. Then the final time I was like, well, I guess I'm stuck here. And then by the weekend or whatever, my BCAA roadside assistance thing, I could use it after 24 hours, so then I could just get towed to a place, and hopefully, I don't know, because I don't know where I would sleep and all that shit. So anyway, it worked out. So, but I got it started. I'm like, whoa, because I was just leaning in, turning it on at this point, and I was like, so I jumped in, revving her a little bit to keep her going and whatever, and she was fine. So shut the bonnet and come back in, and then I was like, okay, I better get going. I checked that all the lights and everything were going and didn't cut it out. And then I was just about to put it in gear. My club lock was still on the steering wheel. So I had to turn it off to take the club lock. I guess I could have tried to get the keys off, but I wasn't thinking that. I thought, it started. And so I got the club lock off, and it wouldn't start. So I opened the bonnet again and tinkered, and this time I just tinkered with the battery connections and just wiped them down and a couple wires around that, because I wanted to tinker with less things, so then I knew what was working instead of having to touch everything in there. I need to do some courses or watch a few more videos and get to know my car a little better, I think. And I do need to get her tuned. But anyway, so I did that. She started up again. Got her moved to closer to work, and less likely spot that I'll get called on to get towed. Or hopefully I can stay here for 2 weeks until next pay, and then I'll have to have someone look at her. We'll see how the next 2 weeks go. And I can't move her too much because really low on gas. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's lower than what my thingy's showing. I don't think that was it at all. But anyway, I do need to get her tuned, and get some oil just a general tune-up, and I think there's still a couple things that needed fixing that I didn't get done. Life's just been so crazy. So there, got her here, turned it off, and then I thought, okay, I'm just going to turn it on again. Started her on and off about 3 times once I was here. Not a problem. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'm close to work. It'll just be a longer walk to get food and whatnot. So, but yeah, that's my day. I'm not sure when I'll get this uploaded because I'm not near the internet and my favourite coffee shop is closed at the moment. Maybe on the weekend it'll be up again. So anyway, ciao, peace, adios.